Greetings, this is Griff Ruby with part 56 of my series, Ecclesiology for Sedevacantists, based on Dogmatic Theology, Volume 2, Christ's Church, by Msgr. G. Van Noort. We're continuing now regarding the marks of the Church, taken as marks, on page 165, Corollaries. 1. After the foregoing considerations, it should be easy to answer the following question. To identify the true church, it is enough to verify only one mark, or must one verify all four marks simultaneously? Any one of the four marks suffices to identify the true church, provided the mark be applied in its complete and concrete meaning. But the marks of unity and Catholicity are so inextricably interwoven that they cannot be separated from one another. I think the others are not separable either. Hopefully this will clarify that. But clearly, that is why the Vatican Council, of course, this is Vatican I. Remember, this was written in 1957. So we mean Vatican I. So we're talking real dogma here. In enumerating the marvelous signs which distinguish the Church, does not speak of unity and Catholicity, but speaks of Catholic unity. So unity and Catholicity clearly and explicitly are so bound up that at Vatican I, they actually just called it Catholic unity, which we have, and the Novus Ordo does not, as do all the other false sects that are out there. It was stated at the beginning of this article that the real purpose of the study of the marks is to distinguish the genuine Church of Christ from all other societies using the name of Christian. But even in our purely abstract discussion of the marks, we have seen that each of these marks actually involves something miraculous, something beyond the power of creatures to produce. Unless there were some such external manifestations of the Holy Spirit who breathes life into Christ's church, there would really be no reason why founders of merely human sects could not imitate those marks in their own societies. A merely human mark can always be counterfeited. Let's see here. There's an interesting footnote on number 9. The case is a bit different with the mark of apostolicity. For the mark of apostolicity, even if we prescind from the miraculous stability which is now factually implied by it, i.e. after the passing of so many centuries, fully proves the truth of the church it belongs to because it rests upon a historic fact which once demonstrated can never be changed, the fact that the apostles planted this church and no other. So that one's kind of an interesting mark. A merely human mark can always be counterfeited, precisely because those marks of the church are miraculous qualities or moral miracles. They are not only suitable for identifying the church which possesses them as the genuine church founded by Christ, but even apart from the necessary presuppositions discussed above, see 124, they directly prove that a church possessing those marks and the religion preached by that church is a work of God. So that's just what I said before with my illustration from the Star Trek story. It isn't enough merely to choose one over another. It is enough to take the one you're going to choose and say, yes, we have a substantial reason that we would want to choose this thing, and would do so even at great cost. That is why a little deeper consideration of those same marks is sufficient to demonstrate the divine origin of the Catholic religion over all the religions in the world, including the non-Christian religions. So, there we have, a discussion of the marks, why they are marks, what it is about each one that cannot be simulated or duplicated. It's, going back to what it says, it's like a trademark. It's like being somebody who knows the right password. The right password gets you in. Everything else does not. And that's exactly what we have. Thank you.